just a short history of your evolution through.
Sure. So we
various-
started out in 1999 with the finite scheduling, and that was the reason we went with the ERP system. That gave us a much better handle on the schedule than we had before. The downside of that was that it was very tight. A particular part was assigned to a particular machine with a particular person, and if anything disrupted that schedule, everything was thrown out of whack. And sometimes the schedule would, if we ran it again, would move apart from one machine to another. Well, we're not going to tear something down and move it, so all of a sudden everything was out of control. So we were spending a lot of time working with the schedule, and even then it wasn't giving us the best results. Our lead times were fairly long. We were late on stuff, so we knew where we were, but we weren't where we wanted to be. So in 2008, we went to a drum buffer rope type system based on theory of constraints. So at the time, prior to drum buffer rope installation, we were running 16-week lead time, and we were late a lot. After drum buffer rope installation, 4 days, lead times were cut in half. So that went from March of 2008 to January, February of 2017. At that point, for whatever reason, we got orders in a disruptive manner. We got 3 months worth of orders in 1 month, which is great, except they weren't blanket orders for delivery over the course of the year. They were, well, I'm ordering in January and I want it shipped at the end of February. Well, we just didn't have the capacity to do that. We started hiring people, which in today's market is difficult to do, so it took time to do that. We added overtime, so we boosted capacity, but it was not nearly enough to meet that demand. And then in March we had a similar month, huge number, so we were in big trouble. And it was in that March-April time frame that we became aware of protective flow manufacturing.
It's only been a few months.
Yeah.
We're doing this like 6 months from when you started.
Right.
And your results were immediate.
They were immediate. I mean, we knew it was going to take time because we still had more orders than we had capacity, so we were going to be shipping late, but we went from 4 weeks late to 3 weeks late to 2 weeks late to 1 week late. Right now I can look out a month and see, okay, we're going to be a day late or 2 days late on this job, but we're going to be on time for that job. And I plot our on-time shipment every day cumulatively for the month, so I can see, a month ago we were at 45% on-time shipment, which is terrible because our goal was 95, and that's where we had been. This month we're probably going to be about 75%, so we're moving up quickly. Next month probably 85 or 90. By the end of the year we should be back on track. But it was a very painful experience. Not that we didn't love having the orders, it's just we just didn't love having them all at once.